Tonight on CTV, a CSU student is arrested at a rally in Washington, D.C.
Flu season is upon us, and we're here to tell you how to prevent it.
A demonstration is held in Fort Collins to advocate for the lockers for the homeless.
All that and more, starting now on CTV.
Hello and welcome to CTV Thursday. I'm Amelia Castaneda.
And I'm Sunday Miller. Here's what's happening in the news near you. Brittany Gutierrez, a junior at Colorado State University, traveled to Washington, D.C. with the Colorado Immigrants' Right Coalition and other dreamers from Colorado and across the U.S. to fight for the DREAM Act. Gutierrez was arrested for civil disobedience earlier today for refusing to leave a congressman's office. This Snapchat captured images of police handcuffing her and other dreamers and walking them out of the building. In a recent post on her Facebook page, she wrote, "Everything was strategically planned to ensure we didn't put ourselves at risk." CTV was able to get a hold of Gutierrez after getting released. She stated, "I am happy I did it, and it was really intense."
Earlier this month, 41-year-old Kimberly Graves was found dead in Laurie State Park, which was later determined as a homicide with evidence of sexual assault. Yesterday, police arrested Kelly White, who had evidence linking him to the crime, but the case is still under investigation.
Students on CSU campus may be wondering, how could we avoid the flu this season? According to Disease Control and Prevention, the flu is widespread in at least 46 states.
We are definitely seeing as a nation that flu is hitting hard right now across all populations, including students and including here in Colorado.
In the U.S., January through early March are typically the peak months of the flu season. Flu symptoms often include fever, body aches, and fatigue.
When we say flu, we mean influenza virus, which is a respiratory virus. It's spread by coughing, by spreading respiratory droplets through the air, and by shaking hands or touching surfaces that have been recently contaminated by those same droplets.
Health professionals recommend students with the flu to stay home, take Tylenol, and get plenty of fluid. However, medication like aspirin should be avoided because it can cause further complications.
Since August, we have given 2,000 flu shots here at the CSU Health Network, and that is just to CSU students and staff here at the CSU Health Network. This time last year, we had given 1,500, so it's about a 500 increase over last year.
Most insurance plans cover the flu vaccination, including the CSU Student Health Insurance. CSU students can get the flu shot on campus and without an appointment on the second floor of the Health and Medical Center.
If you got the vaccine, you're still going to be protected against type B influenza and against other strains of type A influenza. So even though the vaccine might not be a great match to this year's predominant strain, you should still get it. It's still going to decrease your chance of hospitalization from complications of pneumonia and that kind of thing.
The CSU Health and Medical Center is located at the corner of Prospect Road and College Avenue. For more information, visit health.colostate.edu. You can also call the CSU Health Network at 970-491-7121 to schedule an appointment.
A demonstration in support of installing lockers for homeless individuals in Fort Collins took place outside City Hall on Tuesday night. Members of the Mennonite Fellowship, the Fort Collins Homelessness Coalition, and community members addressed the City Council during the General Public Forum to urge for the funding of a pilot project that would provide 20 lockers to homeless individuals. The Fort Collins Homelessness Coalition hosted a demonstration outside the City Hall prior to the City Council
meeting.
Here
on the steps of City Council to in support of increased storage options in the Fort Collins community.
For some, not having these lockers had a negative impact on their health.
I have permanent disabilities from being out here and having to carry my stuff with me everywhere I went. And I'm looking at 2 surgeries, possibly a 3rd. And it's a result of being out here and having to drag my stuff everywhere I went.
The Fort Collins Mennonite Fellowship offered space outside its building to build the lockers. They would open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. They are expected to cost $10,500.
I'm really excited to see our community come forth with an actual concrete proposal. It's only 20 lockers, but it's a 20 locker pilot program that could grow. this could go amazing places, and all it needs is for City Council to fund it and it could move forward.
The City Council was not able to hear from both sides of the issue, but it will be placed on next month's agenda. For more information on the project proposal, visit fccan.org.
Today, reporter Isabel Roberts asked fellow Rams what their thoughts were on 18 and older nights regarding local bars and Colorado liquor license in lieu of the new semester and recent liquor license suspensions.
Like that, because the age is 21, it provides like a real risk for the company or for the bars itself, because they don't necessarily, like, people can wash off the X's, people can still drink alcohol, and then they're liable for a lawsuit. So I don't really agree with that. I think it's not really the best idea to do.
I probably have been to one or two, and I mean, they're nothing too special. I mean, it's fun being around other people, and I guess you can meet some new people, but yeah, it's not.
Like, if 18-year-olds could drink, I really wouldn't care. Like, I've lived in places where the drinking age is 18, and I think it's fine, because once you graduate from high school, you're pretty much the same age, like, it feels like. But with the laws in place that they are, I don't really agree with it at all. So I feel uncomfortable, just because they can get in trouble. If I didn't know they're 18 and gave them a drink, I could get in trouble as well. So the whole situation's kind of worrisome, I suppose.
For more information on liquor licenses, go to fcgov.com.
This Saturday, there will be a women's march held in Denver at 9:30 a.m. For more information, go to marchoncolorado.org. That's all we have for news.
Stay tuned for weather, sports, and entertainment right after this.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made a way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back from Break Rams. I'm your weather anchor, Keenan Cozort. Hope you all had a great winter break and a great start to your week. Let's start with your current conditions. 27 in Fort Collins, partly cloudy. Winds at 6 miles an hour northwest, and sunsets at 5:02 p.m. Your overnight lows will be 28 in Fort Collins. Denver will be at 34. Down my 25 corridor, 32 in Colorado Springs, Pueblo 27. Into the mountains, we got Craig at 17, Grand Junction at 23, 3 in Gunnison, which will be really cold, and 4 in Alamosa. Onto the plains, Sterling 29, Lyman 21, and Burlington at 27. Tomorrow's high, 61 in Fort Collins, 66 in Denver, down my 25 corridor, 66 in Colorado Springs, Pueblo 69. Into the mountains, we got Craig at 51, Grand Junction at 51. Gunnison warms up to 43, and Alamosa at 56. Onto the plains, we got Sterling at 60, Burlington at 70, and Lamar at 69. Yearly comparison on January 18, 2018. We got 54, 30, kind of like how weather was yesterday on Wednesday. We're comparing it to January 18, 2017. 51 is your high, 17 is your low. Your 5-day forecast, we got on Friday, 61 in Fort Collins, 26 is your low. Saturday, we have some clouds move in. We have some rain coming in. 41 is your high, 19. Saturday into Sunday, we got clouds moving in for snow. So 36, I have your high at 36. 18 is your low. Monday and Tuesday, 37. 41 on Tuesday, and 17 is your low. Beaver Creek Resort, your ski report of the week is Beaver Creek Resort. There's about a 79% chance of snow to open it more. That That makes them more happy because that means more powdered snow, which keeps more people coming up to the resort. Tomorrow's forecast, we got 61 as your high, 26 as your low. Mostly sunny, wind at 11 miles per hour. Sunrise is at 7:20 a.m. and sunset is at 5:03 p.m. Stay tuned for weather. Up next with Litos.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
You are listening to 90.5 KCSU Fort Collins with DJ Mean Beats,
DJ Nightshade, DJ Wildcard. Music to me is one of the best creative outlets that I can think of. An escape from the real world. Music to me is an expression of love. Go from like folk to hip hop to like classic rock, 1960s bossa nova. With music, there's like no boundaries.
I work here because I love music, and you do too.
Welcome back from the break. My name is Litos Castro, here to catch you up on all CSU athletics. Let's get started. The CSU men's basketball team took on Air Force last night, but came up short, losing 71-76. CSU point guard Prentice Nixon was all over the court during the loss, leading the team in scoring, assists, and steals, but was carried off the court due to a left ankle injury with 17 seconds left in the game. There is no official word if he will be healthy enough by Saturday to play against UNLV. One of the biggest factors contributing to the Air Force win was their 37 points coming off the bench compared to CSU's 20. Air Force point guard Trevor Lyons seemed unstoppable on the court, leading both teams with points and steals. With this loss, CSU's men's basketball record is at 10-10 for the season, putting them at 6th in the Mountain West Conference. They will be playing UNLV this Saturday at 3 p.m. in Moby Arena, where the first 500 fans will receive an orange t-shirt to wear at the game, so get there fast. CSU women's basketball also played Air Force last night and won in a real nail-biter. The CSU Rams went scoreless in the final 3 minutes of the game, while the Falcons guard Courtney Porter barely missed a layup in the final few seconds of the game, leaving the final score at 40-39 Rams. Emily Conroe led the Falcons with 12 points, but also led her team with 4 turnovers. The Falcons had 24 turnovers, and 19 of those were due steals from the Rams. CSU center Leah Davis really stood out for the Rams last night, tying her career high in points with 11 and also had a career high in rebounds with 8. She led the team to beat Air Force, who have lost 17 games straight. CSU is now 5th in the Mountain West Conference with a record of 12-6. They will be playing this Saturday at UNLV with tip-off set for 4 p.m. In other news, Tonica Thomas became the second CSU swimmer to receive the Mountain West Swimmer of the Week award. Thomas won the 100 and 200 backstroke events, as well as the 200 medley relay. Last Friday, when the meet was tied at 80-80 with 4 events left, Tonica won with the 100 backstroke to help the CSU Rams pull ahead from Northern Arizona University with a win. She stayed undefeated in individual backstroke events after she won the 200 backstroke event at UNC. CSU's last dual meet for the season will be against Air Force at Moby Pool next Friday starting at 4 p.m. Well, that's all the sports I have for tonight. Make sure to check collegian.com and CTV's Channel 11 on YouTube for all the latest in CSU athletics. I'm Litos Castro, and up next is Ryan Crist with entertainment.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
What's up, Rams? My name is Ryan Crist, and we're back for another fantastic semester in 2018, which will hopefully be a fantastic year. We already got off to a great start with Logan Paul. Thanks for that. Anyways, we got all the latest and greatest in Fort Collins entertainment. As we all know, this first week of class is pretty much syllabus week, where you do absolutely nothing. So here's a great event coming up tomorrow. January 19th, Canadian Brass, hailed as the kings of brass and one of the few groups that has played at almost every major concert hall in the world. This fun quartet plays classic 18th century pieces to modern ones. This group, also known for their lighthearted banter and audience engagement. According to the Washington Post, these men put brass back on the map. These brassy guys will be performing from 7:30 to 9:30 at the Fort Collins Lincoln Center. While the age-old debate is whether cats are better than dogs, a new study brings to light a different question. Which is better, dogs or friends? In a recent study conducted by Link KRC, over 2,000 people were surveyed by whether they would spend time with their friends or their dog. The conclusion of that study was that Americans would rather hang out with their dogs than their friends. They also found out that 82% of their Americans find their mental health improves when they hang out with their dogs. 88% of those surveys also said that their dog makes them a better person. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never owned a dog. Now, this study doesn't really help me because I don't have friends or dogs. So, you know what they say, beggars can't be choosers. Anyways, since everyone in Fort Collins loves dogs, let me know what you think by tweeting #DogLovers or #HumanLovers to @CTV11. If you didn't notice, Laurel and College got a brand new restaurant that I got to check out before its official grand opening this weekend.
At the new Pizza Ref off of Laurel and College, they were hosting their VIP event where invited guests got to come in, check out the place, and have some pizza before the grand opening on Saturday. This is the first location in Fort Collins, and this Pizza Ref comes with a very different way to order your pizza.
So basically, the customer can come in, come down the line. We have 3 different type of crusts. We have a signature thin crust, we have a double dough, and we have a gluten-free option. And you choose your crust, and you choose your sauce, your cheeses, and you go down the line, and you can choose up to 30 toppings.
They also have a new way to get your own drinks.
What's up, Rams? I'm Ryan, and I'm here at the new Pizza Ref with Mark, who's going to teach me all about his unique I-Pour beer system. So, Mark, tell me how this works.
So the I-Pour beer system gives you the opportunity to be your own bartender. So you're actually pouring your own beer.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. It's a system that there's about 1,000 of them around the country, but it's the first one in northern Colorado, and we're happy to have it. So if you want to pour some beer, let's pour some beer.
Yeah, let's just show me how it works.
Okay, so glasses are underneath.
Okay, great.
And the proper way to pour a beer is you want to condition your glass. You want to take your fob that you just got at the register, and you're going to put your Pizza Rev logo on the Pizza Rev logo here. It's going to turn green. You're going to tilt your glass at a 45-degree angle, and you're going to pour whatever amount of beer you want.
The grand opening will be this Saturday, and we'll have a free pizza with a purchase of beer.
If you end up going to this grand opening, I definitely recommend getting the spicy sauce. Nintendo, seen as someone who is always pushing technological ideas, has decided to take a more low-tech approach to their new product. This product will be an attachment of the Nintendo Switch, which is a console I still need to get myself. Anyways, this attachment will be entirely made of cardboard, but will still fully interact with the Switch. How it works is you build the creations out of cardboard and place the remote in them. And when the motion and vibration controls from the remote, you can interact with the cardboard and the Switch. At first, I was confused about how this works, but it seems really easy, and it seems like building these cardboard creations are also easy. Now, of course, the next question is how much does a pile of cardboard cost? Well, according to Nintendo, they will be sold in 2 sets. One will have most of the small creations that you just saw, and one set will be the backpack, which will be sold for $60 and $90 each. Now, I think it's freaking awesome, but for $60 of cardboard, I don't know. A dog could destroy that in like 2.2 seconds, which seems a little intense. But as I said earlier, I don't have a dog or a friend, so I'll probably be investing. Well, Rams, that's all the time I have for you tonight, but make sure to stay tuned for our first Monday night sports show and next week, and have a great first weekend back.